some of you know now, I am in Toronto, Canada. And so our healthcare system is a little bit different than it is down in the States. So this story is going to apply to Canadian healthcare more than American healthcare. But I'm going to tell the story about my bone scan. So when I originally got diagnosed, I had to go through a series of tests. And here in Canada, you have to test positive before they'll let you go on to the next test. It's sort of part of how they make sure that the budget is in check. So even though you don't want to test positive, it's not that easy to just get a full makeup of everything. You have to make sure there's a reason or evidence that we should do the next test. So when I was getting diagnosed, the last test for me, from what they saw in my lymph nodes, was to do a bone scan. But we'd already booked my mastectomy, which was to be on May 24th. And then I got my bone scan date, and it was May the 20th. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's way too close together because we won't get the results. And then what if we have to do a different plan? So I went into the imaging bone scan place and I said, in early May, I said, do you have an earlier time? And I was like hoping that they would just throw me in the machine right then. But of course they couldn't do that. But they were able to accommodate me a little bit sooner. I think I ended up going in on May 11th or something like that. And then a week later, I got the results. And those results were that it actually was in my bone. So my whole course of treatment changed. But if I hadn't got that bone scan done earlier, they wouldn't have known that before I went in for surgery. So just a little lesson in advocating for yourself and getting yourself in a place where you're comfortable. And you know what? If you ask, sometimes they'll say yes. But if you don't ask, they're never going to say yes.
Bit by bit and step by step, we're going to get through this. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe, like, and share some of your own experiences in the chat box below.